You know that feeling where everything in your life is actually fine. Nothing bad has happened, no crisis, no devastating text you're dreading. And yet, somewhere deep in your chest, there's this low hum, this quiet whisper that says, something is wrong. You can't name it. You can't shake it. It's just there. If that sounds like you, I want you to know. There is a name for what you're experiencing. There's a reason it keeps showing up, and it has absolutely nothing to do with you being broken. What you're feeling is called hypervigilance, and I know that sounds like a word a robot would use. But here's what it actually means. Your nervous system has gotten so good at scanning for danger that it forgot to stop. It's like your internal alarm system is permanently set to on. Even when there's no fire, your brain is doing exactly what it was designed to do, keep you safe. The problem is, it's doing it all the time, even on your perfectly ordinary Tuesday morning. Here's where it gets interesting. Deep inside your brain, there's a tiny little structure called the amygdala. The amygdala is basically your brain's built-in security guard. In most people, this guard clocks in when there's genuine danger, then clocks out. Has a cup of tea, relaxes, normal stuff. But in people who always feel like something is wrong, that security guard never clocks out. They're scanning your emails at breakfast. They're lurking at 2 a.m. going, did you hear that noise? And when your amygdala is in permanent alert mode, it keeps releasing cortisol, your body's stress hormone. In small doses, totally fine. Running 24/7? That's what creates that constant low-grade background dread. That something is wrong feeling, and even when nothing is. So why is your security guard so permanently on edge? Because this didn't come from nowhere. Your nervous system didn't decide on a random Tuesday to just start catastrophizing. It learned to. And it usually learned to because at some point, often when you were young, something actually was wrong. A lot. Maybe you grew up in a home where the emotional temperature could change without warning. Thermometer beside them goes haywire. Where you never quite knew what you were going to walk home to. And so your little brain, being the incredibly smart survival machine that it is, made a decision. I am never going to be caught off guard again. I will always be ready. And that strategy? It probably helped you back then. It kept you safe. It made you perceptive, emotionally intelligent, hyper-aware. But the problem is, you carried that setting into adulthood, into your relationships, into your job. And your nervous system just never got the memo that the danger had passed. Personal disclosure. And I don't know about you guys, but this is something I've sat with personally. Even knowing the psychology behind it, even as a trained counselor, there are days where I'll be completely fine. And then that hum just shows up, out of nowhere. What I've learned, and what I really want to share with you today, is that the answer isn't to fight it. It's to understand it. Because the moment you understand it, it starts to lose its grip. Because look, if you always feel like something is wrong, you probably know these moments very well. You have an amazing day, and then immediately start waiting for the other shoe to drop. Someone texts you, "We need to talk." And you've already mentally planned your funeral. Everything is calm, so naturally you start catastrophizing the things that could go wrong. You get that it's a little bit much. You'd genuinely like to stop. You just don't quite know how. And that's exactly what we're getting into right now. If this is landing for you, hit subscribe, because we go deep on this stuff every single week. Now, here's what you can actually do. Strategy 1. Name it to tame it. When that feeling shows up, name it out loud. Literally. Research by Dr. Matthew Lieberman at UCLA shows that simply labeling an emotion reduces amygdala activity. Your security guard actually calms down when you acknowledge them. You don't need to fix it. Just say, "I notice I'm feeling like something is wrong right now. My nervous system is on alert." And that's okay. Just naming it starts to interrupt the loop. Strategy 2. the 5 senses reset. When you're spiraling, your brain needs real present-moment proof that you're safe. The 5 senses grounding technique does exactly that. Name 5 things you can see, 4 you can hear, 3 you can touch, 2 you can smell, 1 you can taste. It pulls your amygdala out of the imagined future and back into the actual safe now. Strategy 3. Question the story. Ask yourself, is this feeling based on what's actually happening right now? Or is this a memory of how things used to feel? Most of the time, you'll find it's the past. And once you can see that, you can choose not to let the past narrate your present. Here's what I want you to take from today. That constant feeling that something is wrong, it doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It means your brain learned to love you in a very anxious, very hard-working way. The goal isn't to never feel that hum again. The goal is to stop letting it run the show, to notice it, name it, and gently remind your nervous system, right here, right now, you are okay. All right. Well, thanks, guys. That's it for me today. Let me know in the comments if this is something you go through. I genuinely read every single one, and I'd love to hear what your version of this feels like. And if there's a topic you want me to cover next, drop it below. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you in the next one.